3, 2, 1. Mute the other one, and we are live again. Another Sunday night. Welcome to or back to How We Cruise. It is another crazy Sunday, another crazy weekend, busy
crazy
week
Sunday.
here.
Hi guys, thanks for coming in.
A lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, you said it's a crazy Sunday, and as you're saying that, I'm looking at my hair. I'm like, oh my goodness, guys. We were out. We were both out in the rain and the crazy yucky northeast weather today.
Yeah, it's cold.
I was
up
at
here.
hockey with the boys, and yeah, mom and dad were
I feel
there.
like we need a cruise.
I feel like we need a cruise too. It was cold. It was freezing. I didn't even look at what the temperature was, but we were sitting out because it's an outdoor rink.
We should plan
It's covered.
a cruise.
It's covered, but it was an outdoor rink, and it was raining, and it was cold, and we were bundled up. And you were out in the rain too. You weren't with us, but you were out in the rain.
No, it was cold. Definitely very cold.
So anyway, I'm sorry because I didn't have a chance to redo my hair. Hey, happy Sunday.
So happy Sunday. Welcome in. If you've not been here before, I'm Brian. This is Julie. Welcome to How We Cruise, where every Sunday night we talk about cruising. And Chris, yes, maybe in 2025, possibly in 2025. Maybe we have a big announcement tonight that if you're part of our community group, you might already know about.
Probably.
But we'll talk about that in a little bit because right now we are going to talk about I don't know what else we're going to talk about. That was kind of the news for the week. It's a busy week in cruising. A lot of stuff going on. But
I was going to say, first of all, happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes. Happy Thanksgiving.
I hope you all had a really nice holiday. Got to spend time with family or friends, or at least have a really good meal. I know we've been watching a lot of people that are out on cruises. Awesome. I don't know if anybody went out and hit the stores this weekend. Black Friday deals, Black Friday in the store. You got your small business Saturday. So support your small businesses, including travel agencies.
Yes, saying. Which we are one, in case you didn't know that.
And then today football Sunday. Today was a hockey Sunday. Brian had a game yesterday. Kevin had a game today. Yeah, things just keep going
all over the place. We're running around like crazy, but not without enough time to make sure we spent some time. There were still are some small Black Friday cruise.
Can we start? Big. Okay, so today we're talking about just cruising the holidays in general. So I think we have a couple things to cover. I think the one thing that we always talk about every year is gifts, right? Yes. Good gifts for cruisers, for the holiday, for people who travel. So we can talk about that. I think we need to hit.
Oh, I misunderstood the topic.
Oh my God, guys.
So for all of you that I sent my Christmas list to your email, I apologize. That was.
Anyway, the other thing too is we could touch on some of the Black Friday deals, the cyber deals, the small business Saturday deals. Mm-hmm. I don't know what we'll see tomorrow, if we're going to see any Cyber Monday deals. We're gonna find out.
Some of those deals are buried, and we found one or two.
But we're going to talk about them a little bit, and then we can talk about what else we have coming up. We've also sailed on the holiday, right? So we've sailed on Christmas, we've sailed on New Year's, we've sailed on Easter, we've sailed on Thanksgiving. So we can talk a little bit about that, but we'll leave that to the end. But I just want to point out, guys, because you guys know that we have our three littles, Katie, Kevin, Bri, and they are 8, 9, and 12. And
we have some guests with us.
Thanksgiving is the start off of the holiday season. And that is when our elves come to visit every year. They come on the day after Thanksgiving. And they actually left us a special note and said that they wanted to be in the live tonight. So if you notice in our backdrop,
damn thing's watching me.
We have our elves and our pets, so they are joining us tonight, and so we have to be on our best behavior.
Yes,
we do.
So let's say hello to everyone and warn everyone to behave, because we can't have any misbehavior tonight. So first in the chat, over several hours early, Daniel Field, thank you for coming in and hanging around all this time.
Daniel Field is hanging strong, man. Yeah, he's like, come on, I can't wait.
Nautical Nurse Nancy is here. Scott McNeil, hello, how are you both doing? Nice to see you. Mom is here as always. Good to see you, Mom. Thank you for coming in. Shayna Reed is here. The Catherine Concepts, welcome back. Nice to see you. And Christine, as always, thank you for joining us as well. Julie Amos, Chris Cram, Shayna Reed, our group cruisers from the Anthem Takes Jersey Week, who hopefully we have something nice, good planned for you guys coming up. So we'll talk about that a little bit later on. Who else do we have with us here tonight? If I missed you, I'm sorry, but we have a lot of Josh joining us from I-95. Keep your eye on the road there.
I think I saw.
We have a bad history with I-95. So
listen, driving through Jersey is never fun.
No.
Sorry, guys. Anywhere you're at.
No, and
oh my gosh! So I was driving.
To see you guys as well. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, hi guys. I was driving home from the hockey game tonight. Oh my goodness, it was atrocious. Like it was so foggy, and the rain and the glare from the headlights in the dark because there was like not a spot of light. It was just not a fun drive. So please, if you're out on the road, please be careful.
Let's see. So we're already starting to talk about it. Nancy says, watch out for those elves. I hear they're a bit naughty at times. Ours have been a bit naughty in the past.
Sometimes. We had a long conversation. Me and the kids had a long conversation in the car about this today on the way to hockey too. Mm-hmm. And we're like, listen, if they're going to create mischief or do whatever they're going to do, why don't they have to clean it up as well?
I agree.
And I completely and totally agree. So this is what we talk about. This is what our car conversations.
Just like our leprechaun who leaves green footprints on our toilet. That we have.
Don't get me started. Come on, let's stay on holiday. Stay on topic. Stay on topic.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Fearless Rambler has joined us. Kevin Brewbreaker, welcome in.
Welcome
How
home.
was your cruise?
You guys just got back today, right? You're off. Are you home?
How was your cruises?
Cruises back to back, and really enjoyed watching your pictures and comments. Good stuff.
Daniel wants to know if we've ever put the shelf on the elf. It's a bit dramatic in the other direction, but it's an option.
I could do that sometimes.
Mary Ellen Dillon has joined us as well as Dina Hoover. Welcome both of you in. Kevin's still sitting in the hotel repacking before our flight home tomorrow. So
all right,
they're not even home
you're
yet.
not even home yet. Well, thanks for joining us because I know what it's like to be on.
We have both Sugars in the house.
Shug,
we've got Sugar.
Yeah, there we go.
And Shug. Shug just got back from the Radiance of the Seas with her grandson. What a blessed cruise. Glad you had a good time. We've heard such good things about that Radiance of the Seas. We may have to find our way onto that ship. And also, Will G has joined us as well, sir. Welcome in.
Hey, Will G.
Catherine says, oh my God, when I visited New Jersey, I was terrified. The roads in Newark are like the moon. People are so aggressive up there. So we were actually in New York City last week. And I think Julie was near having a heart attack.
I will not drive in the city. I am old enough that and live close enough that I could have many, many times, but I absolutely have never and will never drive in New York City. I won't do it. Maybe in some of the less definitely not Manhattan, not Harlem. Not Brooklyn.
We drove through Harlem.
I know. But anyway, I won't drive in the city. And Brian was giving me a heart attack. And let me just tell you guys, there was some more than close calls. So,
Z is here.
Hey,
nice
Z.
to see you, Z. 27 days until the greatest cruise of all time, the Carnival Jubilee, December 23rd. Greatest cruise to date, Z, because we've got some stuff to talk about. Tony Diaz has joined us. Welcome in, sir. How are you? And let's see. I think I've caught up with the chat.
I think so.
And we have someone new joining us this evening.
Oh, we do?
Yes, we do.
Who we got?
Scott has joined us this evening. So welcome in, Scott. Nice to see you, sir.
Hello.
Glad you were able to join us. So let's talk cruising. Dina says they just got off the Connings Dam yesterday. California coast had a great time in perfect weather. We are yet to try Holland America as well, but it is also on our list. So let's talk a little bit about, yes, Daniel, to date.
Yes. So can we start with, what did you think of the Black Friday deals?
Meh.
Black Friday deals.
Well, there was here's the thing, right? So would you prefer to get 5% off or pay full price?
Well, I'll take the percentage off every time.
There you go. So there was sales, and if you booked and you were able to take advantage of that,
Okay.
some of those are still good for another day or two.
I saw, I think it was a TikTok or a reel, or it was a short of some sort. Was it me? Probably yesterday, and it was a girl. I didn't even share it. I didn't tag it or anything, but she was at Target, and she was pulling the Black Friday like the sign that says it's on sale away, where it would be like Black Friday deal, $2.99, and then she'd slide the paper out, and it was sorry, and
Put
it
us out of
said
focus.
sorry, and it said sale $2.99. It was the regular sale, the exact same sale, and I feel like we see a lot of that. I feel like we're seeing more and more of that every year.
That was a big complaint about Royal Caribbean this year. So if you looked at Royal Caribbean's sale, Royal Caribbean's sale, I think they tacked on like an extra $50 or $100, but that was only if you booked a suite for multiple days. Other than that, it was their same 30% off sale, their same kids sale free deal. Everything was pretty much the same that you could have gotten the day before or the day after.
Well, don't get me wrong. There's little things that'll pop up, like maybe like some of the Wi-Fi was cheaper, some of the drink packages. Well, it depends on the cruise line. Like that's Royal, like Carnival. None of that extra stuff is going to be cheaper, but maybe so.
Chris Graham said the Coco K had the adults only section, the new Hideaway, for only $38. That's
an awesome deal. Mm-hmm. Although a lot of the cruises I saw, it's already sold out on. So it's amazing if you can get that deal, but if it's already sold out, they can make it as low as they want it. So, but yeah, that is a good deal.
Nancy said we saw a ton of markups and then sales, like many places do. Yeah, you see that big slash through, but it's like, wait a minute, last week that was cheaper. Now it's just marketing at its finest. Carnival sale. It was the what do they call it? The pre-cyber sale or something like that. But the rate code was the same as the early saver sale or something like that. So, it was just like that.
Anybody else get any other really good deals aside from cruising? I mean, you have your Amazons, you have your Walmarts, you have your Targets, you have your Best Buys, all that kind of good stuff. Anybody get any good deals? Anybody go out to any stores? I know I did not go out to any physical locations on Friday. But I am looking forward to seeing what kind of cyber deals are tomorrow. So I will definitely be online tomorrow and checking out the cyber deals, aside from cruising. But that's kind of something else I wanted to talk about, or we wanted to talk about, was we love talking about what kind of gifts can you get your fellow cruisers or your fellow travelers. Like what do people need? What do they want? What's new? What's hot? I don't know.
I want a cruise ship.
Sorry, that one's not happened this year.
I asked Santa.
Jamie, RCCL has the same prices for months. Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
They just rebranded.
Let's see who we had a few other people join us, so let's just say hello. Sharon at sea, Jamie and Sharon are here. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for stepping away from the Chargers game.
Bry's upstairs watching it now.
Yes, Bry's upstairs. Together We Travel is joining us. Nice to see you, Jamie Whitley. I'm sorry, Will Height is here. Tony G says he bought 2 55 QLEDs for less than $500.
Okay, that's a good deal.
Kevin says he's giving Julie a free cruise.
I saw your post.
Is the casino giving Julie a free cruise?
Listen, they had an amazing casino deal. No, they hit the mark. That's a good one, guys. Balcony room.
Let's see. Oh, did I say hi? Mary Ellen, I'm sorry if I missed you. Did I say hello to you? Brian, she said not this year, as if the cruise ship was coming on some other day. Now, if you look at our Nassau video that Julie posted, the Nassau's up, right?
Yes.
Nassau's up. You do see the ship that we will own one day. It's a boat. It's a yacht. Well, it's going to be ours. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen.
You're fine.
It's going to happen. Chris says, Brian, you have to be good to get your list. Come on. We've sailed with you, Chris. You know I always behave. Let's see. So we did see there were a few other things. So just to finish off the Black Fridays, we did see that Norwegian did offer
Yeah.
Probably one of the what I thought personally was one
We
of the
talked about
best.
this, yeah.
So they did offer an extra a Cruise Next certificate. So if you purchase the $250 Cruise Next certificate, you get another $250.
It was like a BOGO.
on top of it. So it
Yeah,
was
buy
pretty
one,
good.
get one. And I'm gonna tell you, like those Cruise Next certificates are amazing. And I mean, we talked a lot about this. So
What else has been on sale? You know what wasn't on sale?
I don't know, but now I'm gonna sneeze. So go ahead.
So we talked a lot about, like, at least with Royal, God bless you, some of the cruise planner items going on sale. One thing
Live, guys. Sorry, excuse me.
One of the things that did not go on sale. So our kids have been looking forward to our upcoming cruise on Icon of the Seas in 62 days. And some of the things that we were planning on trying to do on that ship.
I'm not even going to go there. Let's just talk about every single thing on that ship is so gouged. It really is. Every single thing.
A little bit.
Every single thing. Every single thing.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you put 10,000 people on a ship or 9,000 people on a ship, and that's what you get.
Yeah. So some of the casitas for the sea days were very expensive.
Oh my goodness, like they were like 3 times.
If you wanted a day bed in that rear beach club area, that was several $100s. And
I actually
yes,
was okay
Aspen
with
right
the
there.
price.
Icon of the fees.
Touche.
Yeah, it's very good. I like it. Comment of the night. There you go.
Yeah, I feel like
you
there's
win a thumbs up.
a lot of paying prices.
If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, go ahead and do that while you're here, because we know you're having a good time, and thanks for joining us on a Sunday night. But one of the things that we saw pretty much all over Facebook, all over YouTube, all over everywhere, several people commenting on it, the Crown's Edge.
Oh, yeah.
So now this thing's a ropes course, right? It's got a little zip liney thingy that takes you out, and the floor drops out from under you, and it's like a minute to a minute and a half long experience.
I'm sure that they're not the same, but you do know that the Celebration had the same thing.
Yep.
We were on the Carnival Celebration, and we ziplined out over the kind of the side of the edge a little bit, or like whatever. So I'm just gonna say that, and we love our ships. We always say we.
If you watched our live with Bri while Julie was away, Bri said that one of his favorite things about all the ships was the special things, like Bolt on Carnival or the go-karts on Norwegian, or the
it's that specialty thing on
that
each
you
ship.
Can only get on that line. And we were really looking forward to doing that Crown's Edge. And at $89 per person.
Right now, I mean, who knows when it's going to go on sale, because it always does go on sale.
That is not
what we want to do.
Not for that price.
No.
Now that said, if you want that in our vlogs, feel free to PayPal us or Venmo us, and we'll be more than happy to do that for you.
Speak for yourself. Speak for yourself. I would try it, but like here's my issue, right? So Royal has so many things that they include, and we've talked about this before. Mm-hmm. Their rock wall is included. Their flow rider is included. Their zip line is included. Their ultimate abyss is included. Their ice skating is included. They don't have any upcharges for any of these things. Their laser tag is included. There is a slight upcharge for the escape room. Mm-hmm. There's an upcharge for your iFly and for your North Star, but not on every day. They if you do that on a port day, they don't charge you. If you do it on a sea day, they do. So like they have had these deals in the past, and now all of a sudden Icon comes out, and they want to charge you not a little bit, not what I would think I would be willing to pay, but like an exorbitant amount. So that was a little disappointing.
We had this conversation after the NCL Prima cruise also, because NCL started nickel and diamond on things too, because they were looking for $15 for one go-kart race.
No, it was like 20 or 25, I thought.
But if you wanted the week-long pass to go on as many go-kart races as you want, it was like $250 per person.
And we talked about this in that Prima video, and we've heard it again too. Like, it's so true about, like, we're a family of 5.
Mhm.
And even if you count us out, we still have 3 kids. It's not like you can, like, whatever, like, divide and whatever. Like, when you start charging even $20 for one thing times 3 is $60. Now, if you're charging $100 per thing, that's $300. If you're charging whatever, so we have to be very careful with the excursions and the events and the activities that we plan to do, because, especially because
Nancy says, I
might be
agree.
selling more than the average person.
It's tough when they seem to be charging for things they used to include. I think it's a wave of the future, unfortunately. You know, we're seeing it more and more and more.
You got to pick and choose what you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, we looked at it with excursions. Like I was looking at, you know, even when we were on our ABC cruise, I was looking at snorkeling excursions, and I was like, oh, you know what, the kids would love to go snorkeling.
Mm-hmm.
And just the difference in price between this excursion or that excursion. Oh, you say, oh, it's only $10 difference. Well, for us, that's a $50 difference.
So here's a different perspective, though, because you know me and my perspective. I'm okay with a charge for something. Like, so it's okay to charge for things, especially when that lessens like the line, or like the wait, or you can have a reserved time and know that like you're gonna be able to spend the rest of your day doing something else and not waiting an exorbitant amount of time doing something. So I don't get me wrong. I definitely think that there's a place for either charging a fee or a fare or like whatever, or reserving time slots. But we do have to, especially us, we have to watch what we do and what we reserve.
Absolutely. Who else is true? We said hello to Aspen is here. Aspen ATC is here. Robin Jangan Traveler here. Welcome in. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Nancy says, I treasure the included adventures all the more. I mean, you know, we try to do as much of the included stuff as possible. But you know what? To get back to the gift thing, right?
Yeah.
So some of, you know, we always get, you know, asks, especially from the grandparents, like, hey, what can we get for the kids, you know, for Christmas, that kind of stuff. And, you know, one of the things that we went down,
or even, other people that we know,
is getting the kids like gift cards that they could use, arcade credits, things like that. And so I was looking at gift cards and what's available on the different lines for gift cards. Now we have, now I personally think that the easiest gift cards to use. So let us know in the chat if you've used gift cards on any of the lines. But one of the easiest gift cards to use is Carnival. You can get them in the store. You can use them for cruises. You can use them for online purchases, onboard purchases. They're great to use. Royal Caribbean, the gift cards are a little bit harder to use. You purchase like a gift certificate.
This is important because if you have a gift certificate or you purchase credit, you have to redeem that credit like 2 weeks ahead of time before your cruise, or you won't be able to use it. So it's good to know, because like we've done that in the past where we didn't know that, and we bought either someone else or someone bought us credits, but we didn't know to apply them within the 2 weeks before your cruise, or before the 2 weeks before your cruise, and then you don't get to use them. So you got to wait till the next time. And for some people, that's going to be a big deal.
And depending on the card, they don't even show up until you're on board. So it's onboard credit.
Remember that we were
trying to use it beforehand to purchase items for the cruise, and you couldn't do that. Kevin says, I am the only gift my Julie needs. I say that all the time here. Not your Julie, but my Julie.
No.
You get the point. Resume. Tony says, have you seen the prices for the Empire Supper Club? Yep, we saw. And swiped right by. I don't think we'll be taking all 3 kids to the Empire Supper Club on Icon of the Seas. So we'll have to cover that in a future vlog.
We're gonna have some, but you also saw that there was also a deal on gift cards. There was a Black Friday deal on gift cards, right? For Royal?
Oh yes, Royal. That's right. So Royal was offering 10% off of Royal gift cards.
10% off Royal gift cards
through tomorrow.
Until tomorrow. So if you're looking to get any Royal gift cards, you can go on their website and you can purchase them for 10% off right now.
So
until tomorrow, which is going to be 11/27/23.
So Nancy says the Carnival gift card is the easiest. We agree. And that her experience with Royal Caribbean gift cards was not friendly at all, which also we agree. But you can still get 10% off of them. So
yeah, but be aware that 10% off, awesome, but they still have to be applied ahead of time, and whatever.
Jamie says, I use Starbucks gift cards when there's Starbucks on board. That way I still earn points. Yeah, that's a great way to earn your points and still use your gift cards. Now, I was looking for the other gift card I decided to look up was Norwegian. And I found out that Norwegian suspended their gift card program last year. And I had no idea. So if you were expecting a Norwegian gift card from me,
Norwegian gift cards too.
if you were expecting a Norwegian gift card from me for Christmas this year, I'm sorry, it's not happening. Annie says they were on the vloggers too. So fun.
Hi, Annie.
Thank you for coming in. Nice to see you again. And from British Columbia, Canada, also just like Rob and Jen. So thank you for coming in. Actually, we used Norwegian gift cards originally to book the vloggers.
Yeah. Yes, we did. So the other thing too is you mentioned arcade. Because I know our kids have gotten arcade gift certificates before.
Oh boy, arcades.
And those also have to be applied ahead of time to be able to apply to like whatever. Like there's all kinds of whatever. So if you do have a gift card, either talk to Royal or talk to your travel agent, talk to your TA, find out how and what and plan in advance so that way you can take advantage of the money, the gifted money that you have.
And some good advice on that is to make sure you set spending limits because otherwise you end up in a situation like we end up in where Katie spends $80 worth of
it wasn't quite 80. It wasn't that much, but it was definitely more than we intended. The boys were doing something and she's like, Mom, I just want to go over there and play that claw machine. And she loves claw machines. And usually we're like and we were literally standing like very close. We could see her. And we were talking and we look over and we're like, she's not back yet. I told her she could play one game. She heard, I can play one game.
Which she did.
She stuck to that one game over again. And yeah, we looked, we were like, Katie, so you pulled up the account, we're like, oh. And you know what? That was parent fail 101. That was totally our fault. We could see her. She was within our...
You know what, though? She knew what she was doing. She played one game, and she told us she played one game. She knew. She knew. Mom, tell me that's not something Julie would have done when she was a kid.
I got nothing. No, I would never. You would have done that, not me.
No. Yes, Daniel. I always want pizza. So just have that shipped up to New Jersey. And if it's not here in 30 minutes, I guess it's free, right? They still do that, right? What a terrible idea. Take a teenage kid and tell them to drive all over the place and deliver pizzas in 30 minutes. That didn't cause any accidents, I'm sure. Let's see. Nancy says, one word of advice, you want to use a Carnival gift card to pay for your onboard spending applied to the account at the beginning of the cruise. Yes, that's definitely, you want to make sure those funds are applied at the beginning. And actually, Roy was the same way. He had to apply it at the beginning.
Excuse me. So,
Shannon said, at least you're getting the learning experience young and relatively cheap. Yes, relatively is the key word there. She only purchased a couple of claw games and not the Crown's Edge. So.
So let's talk about other gifts that are good for like the holiday season, that are good for like your fellow cruisers. Like, is there anything I know? Because we talked about this last year, and everybody, I mean, it's everybody in this chat, I'm assuming, but maybe not everybody watching this, because we do get a lot of first-time cruisers. We get a lot of people who are new to the cruising community. There's a lot of things that are really helpful, like our, what do you call these things?
Oh, the power supplies that are not surge protected.
Not surge protected. They have extra USB ports. I mean, you're definitely going to want those. Things like.
Let us know your cruise Christmas list in the chat. Oh, these are my favorite.
Yeah,
show one.
We have probably 5 of these. These are just our little bricks for our phones, so that way we can charge them up and keep them in our pockets easily. We
carry several of these.
Shoe organizers on the back of your door. They are really helpful to just throw all your little, because there's not a lot of storage in a cruise cabin. I don't care how great or awesome the cabin is. But
especially when you got 3 kids.
Anything that you don't have for a cruise that you want? What's your Christmas list?
Mine?
Mhm.
Oh, mine's expensive.
No kidding.
Drone, Insta360, lavalier mics, vlogger
Yeah.
problems.
No, I'm going to talk about simple stuff though. I'm going to talk about simple stuff for the everyday cruiser. One of my favorite things now to bring on a cruise, and I get mad at myself if I don't order. I actually had to go. I finally found one. I went on a hunt because I didn't order it in time from Amazon. Is I love these sponges that hold soap in them, and I the soap on the cruise is great. It's fine. It's whatever. But like it's a disposable sponge that lasts about a week, and it has soap in it, and so you can reuse it like for the entire week, and you just keep squeezing it, and it's got like exfoliating on it. So for you ladies out there, maybe a couple of those guys, like I just love keeping that in the shower. I think it's a great, super easy thing to pack, and then I don't have to bring it home. Super lightweight, love it. I know it's simple, it's easy, it's silly, but like I keep those like in my closet as much as I can now. So if I'm ever on the go.
We actually did this on our last cruise. We bring foaming hand soaps.
Yeah.
Nikki. Yep, we did that on our last cruise too.
Especially to put on the sink in the like a bottle of hand soap to put in the sink in the bathroom.
Shayna says compression packing cubes. You've been using those.
Yes. Well, that's what the next thing I was going to talk about. Thank you, Shayna. You're on with me. Yay.
Then I'll leave it here. Sorry.
No, so I've been watching. So I was on a cruise, one of my volunteer cruises, and one of the girls had like one of these. It was a compression cube that opened up with shelves, and you hung it in the closet, and so it gave you all her clothes were already in there. They were already packed, and then like when she opened it up, it like accordioned. And like her stuff was in there, it was ready, and it was hanging. These are really cool. I've since been seeing a bunch of different videos. What are you laughing at,
Kevin?
Anyway, these things are really cool. So if you haven't seen any of these like newer or different style or like whatever,
Kevin, you're a bad influence.
Compression cubes or even some of these different hanging type. I know that they've had different hanging ones for a while, but these were like packing ones, and they're really cool. So there's some of that out there.
There's actually a new backpack out there that does that same thing, and it's like a day pack for short-term traveling. But Z says a USB port with 7 hubs. Why stop at 7? Let's go for more. Because
we're a family of 5. We need every bit of everyone we get.
And Bri has his phone now.
Yeah.
And having the kids to have to communicate on the ship, getting the kids' devices is not.
The other one that we love is the portable. Do we have it on the table right here?
What happened now?
The portable one. I think it's right there. The portable USB that does the watch, the phone, and the earbuds at the same time. There's all 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
That's a good one. It's like this big. It's really small. It's super compact. And it will do, for Apple at least, your earbuds, your watch, and your phone at the same time with one USB port. That's amazing. We love it.
Rob and Jan say, do not bring a fishing rod. Well, again, you could bring it. You just wouldn't recommend using it off your balcony.
No candles.
Nancy says we have a USB hub with like 20. I need the Amazon link for that, please. Just send that over because we're gonna buy like 17 of those. Let's see.
Heavy duty metal hooks.
Oh yes,
heavy duty.
Somebody said metal hooks up here.
Dry bags. Let's talk about dry bags for a minute. There's so many on the market right now. There are so many different kinds. And I'll tell you what, I know we're gonna flashback the 1980s here, but if you watch the Thanksgiving Day parade, you know that it's the year of the flashback anyway.
Oh my gosh.
The fanny packs. Like the fanny
packs.
I
love my fanny packs.
And your, what do you call them? The sides? I don't know what they're called, whatever.
Crossbody bags.
Crossbody bags, thank you. So helpful when you're traveling. Like so helpful. I don't care if they're in or out of style. They're amazing. And there's so many good styles. Yeah.
I mean, just the small bags. I mean, I've started carrying one on embarkation day that really, I pack it away for the rest of the trip, but I literally have just a bag that I carry right across my chest with our passports, our documents, all that other stuff, just for easy access while we're checking in, hands-free stuff.
I use mine when, like, if I'm without you, all the time. Like I always, and I don't care where I am on the ship, like I always have my fanny pack because I'll keep. I mean, I usually use a lanyard for my CPAS card or my Sailing Sign or whatever you want to call it. But my fanny pack will definitely have just those little extras, a little bit of extra cash, a little bit of maybe, I don't know, my passport or a card if I need it or whatever. So,
but yeah, no, a lot of good stuff on Amazon. A lot of you got your luggage tags. Those are a good one to put in the plastic sleeve. A lot of new cruisers will use just follow the instructions on Carnival or Royal Caribbean's website and wrap that piece of paper around and put that staple through it, and then embarkation day it's raining and that gets all smeared and whatever, but throw those in those little plastic sleeves. That's a good Daniel says, has had a crossbody bag for years. Yes, it's not attractive, but I don't care because on a cruise I'm sweaty. I have had in the sun load. Yeah, I agree 100%. Yeah.
So 2 other favorites of mine to bring on a cruise are like one of the like the windbreakery like type like jackets that will roll up into like a small package, so that way you have like a nice little windbreaker jacket that's not too heavy, especially if you're in the warmer climates. But
you know what's a great gift for people?
Well, hold on, I want to finish that. And everybody makes fun of me for this, but I bring my comfy. If you guys know what a comfy is, it's one of those really, really big blanket sweatshirts that have like the hood and they're like
because it fits so well in a suitcase.
It's not easy to pack in a suitcase, but I don't care. I love to have it on the cruise. I will either wear it out on my balcony if I'm out there, or sometimes like I love to get up early and go watch everybody kind of come alive on the pool deck. I'll sit out there in my comfy. I don't care. It is not the most flattering look, but I'm comfy. So
Tony recommends the Apple tags for luggage. We bought those
2 thumbs up
last year, and we are buying more because we
Brian
had them only in my suitcase, your suitcase, the camera bag, and yeah, we got to put them in all the bags. And
we love our Apple tags.
Definitely.
And had we had one in Bunny
yeah,
last May,
take your Apple tag, take your tile, take your whatever, stitch it into your kids' toys.
If you have kids out there and they have a favorite lovey, a favorite bunny, a favorite teddy bear, whatever it is, a favorite blankie, take a corner and stitch in either an Apple tag, a tile, or whatever you can to be able to track this thing down. Because
if anyone's in Terminal 1 in Miami, keep your eye open for Bunny. It's been missing since May.
And we're still hoping for its return. All right, so what else?
Shayna has a great idea for Christmas gifts. How we cruise cinch sack string bags are great for holiday. Great bag. Oh, great. Oh, great for holding a few essentials. I thought it said holidays. I'll get glasses. But maybe I should ask for glasses for Christmas.
I absolutely love watching our string bags pop up. And Shayna, you're awesome because I love watching where you post. Julie Amos, I love it.
I think Daniel said theirs was traveling up and down.
Daniel Fields, we had his going up and down. Chris Cram, we had yours coming up and down.
So if you would like a string bag, you can reach out. You can also shop our merch store for Christmas gifts. That's a fantastic place to shop. It's still up.
Okay.
No, we should.
We'll post the link.
What's up there? Let's see. Let's see. We're 40 minutes into this thing, and we had a question. Sharon C. Travels wants to know any new cruises planned. Is it time?
We have a bunch of cruises planned. We do. Well, sure. I mean, if Sharon wants to know and JB want to know where we're going to be.
So for those of you who are not yet part of our community group, who have not seen the announcement yet, we have a huge announcement. And that is that the 2025 group cruise has been announced. It's out there. It's available to book. And if you haven't done so yet, we're very curious as to why. But you can reach out to either us or Sharon at Sea Travel because we are doing a joint group cruise in 2025.
Hold on. You're talking about this and you don't have a ticker?
I can make one.
He's slipping.
I can make one.
No.
I was at work today.
Let's go there because like I wasn't at work today. 3 kids and a hockey game and a bunch of house and laundry, and then let's not talk about like the bookings and other things that we're working on as well. So, guys, no, seriously, awesome. We are super, super, super excited to say that Sharon at Sea Travel and How We Cruise will be doing a joint group cruise, the Family and Friends group cruise, and it is going to be in July of 2025, July 12th through the 17th on the Carnival Sunrise out of Miami. It hits Nassau, Half Moon Cay, and Grand Turk, and it is going to have all the best of a group cruise with, the best of the best, right?
There we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
Here we go.
So for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, and I apologize, is not well prepared. But whoa, what the hell happened there? All right, never mind.
Anyway, guys, you can definitely see it on our community pages, both Sharon at Sea's community page and Howard Cruise's community page. And we'll definitely be sharing that and talking about that. So reach out to either one of us and get your details, get your spots, because it's going to be awesome, family friendly. But you know what? Kids of all ages. So anyone from
our last group cruise in November, we had
6 months to 96. I guess we'll take you if you're 97.
We had so that's Shayna makes a good point. So what we wanted to do with this cruise was we wanted to make it a very comfortable, very easy kind of cruise, and that was kind of where we were going with that. So nothing super crazy. So Nassau, Half Moon Cay, Grand Turk, very, very easy. No, Chris, the spreadsheet is not ready.
Yeah, that's right, Chris.
So what we're doing with this is it's going to be a nice and easy cruise, short cruise, and it'll be, nice, easy out of Miami. Good stuff for adults, good stuff for kids, good stuff for families. So you can pretty much do whatever you want on this cruise, and we'll both us and Sharon at Sea Travel will be on this cruise to spend some time with everybody, and we'll have a couple fun little things to do. All still in the works, of course, but so that's it. So if you haven't reached out to either us or Sharon yet, you need to do so, like ASAP. And if you have reached out and you haven't heard back, there's a few people here that are already interested in booking. We have your emails, and we will be getting back to you very, 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 very soon. So that is probably as soon as the side stream ends.
Super exciting.
That's going to be good. So,
and of course, we also have our Freedom of the Seas group cruise going on 2024. So we have 2024, 2025. What? Oh, well, there's the ticker. But our next cruise is in 62 days. We talked about that. That's going to be Icon. Mm-hmm. So we're really looking forward to bringing you guys that. That's going to be iconic, right?
Daniel says, sounds like a great one. We haven't been to 2 of those ports. As I said, Daniel, earlier, you haven't been to those ports yet. Until awesome 2025, people. When
awesome people
you'll be there. So, all right. Yes, you're right. The someone is sad in the background because somebody has to pee. So hold on. It's not me. It's the dog.
It might be him too. No, just kidding. Yeah. So, if anybody's looking for any great last minute gift ideas, you can always buy them a cruise.
Cruises make great gifts. So you can do that.
I like that too.
Let's see here. I got thrown off by the dog. The dog threw me off. All right. Let's see. Here we go. We're back. Sorry. What were we talking about?
Christmas, holiday, cruises, group cruises.
Yes.
Everything coming up. Awesome people. Awesome joint group cruises, which makes it so cool because you get Sharon at Sea Travel and How We Cruise all together. Because I mean, that's just, I can't wait because
So let's talk a little bit
And a lot
about
of
it
Aussie
because for the benefit of people who haven't been to these ports, we're going to Nassau, we're going to Half Moon Key, and we're going to Grand Turk.
Yeah.
So
love them all.
Half Moon Key is Carnival's private island.
Mhm.
You got a tender there, so they're gonna anchor out,
But it's
take the water taxi
beautiful.
in. But it is a great, great, great beach. There's a buffet on the island that is included. Your drink package is not included. You do have to purchase extra drinks, even if you have the Cheers package.
Yeah,
But
but it's a beautiful beach. It's got a nice long
wonderful.
strip. You can do other things. You can do things like horseback riding and things like that on it. But just crystal clear, nice, easy beach to be able to out and lounge in. We talked about things for Christmas, and who was joking about the blow up pool? But seriously, go on Amazon, go to Walmart, go wherever, whatever store you want, whatever venue is your favorite, and purchase blow up inflatable, either pool noodles or like little rafts or small things that can pack up really small in your suitcase, but you can take with you. Like an island like Half Moon Key is perfect for that because it's calm waters, it's just gorgeous and beautiful and crystal clear, and you just kind of wade out there and it's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. So that is a great island. You can, as Shayna mentioned earlier, you can easily do that island without spending a lot of money. So it keeps the cost of this thing down.
Chairs are included. There's no cost for anything like chairs or anything.
Grand Turk is very similar. When you get off the ship in Grand Turk is a dock port. When you get off the ship in Grand Turk, there is a nice little port area with some beach chairs and there's a Margaritaville right there that you can hang out at, and you can pay as you go.
Even a flow rider there too, right?
There is a flow rider there, and there's chairs up to a certain point that are included.
That's the part of the beach that belongs to Carnival. But let me just say, like, what a beautiful view too of the ship when you're there, like you're on the beach or whatever. Like you could be. It's just a nice little spot. But if you want to venture a little bit further down the island, you can either park yourself out on the beach or you can rent a chair. And
so that's what once
have a little bit more.
And that's what we did the last time we were there in Grand Turk, and that worked out really great for us.
Yeah.
You walked a little bit of ways up the beach, and we love supporting the locals in wherever we go. So we just walked right out of that port area, right down the beach, and found the first. It
wasn't the first, but anyway, we got a couple chairs. Katie got her hair braided. We got a beer and a coconut drink and just lounged out.
We did not make it all the way up to Jack's Shack, which is I hear under new ownership, but that is a it's still open. It's a nice place to go up there. But the last port there in that cruise is Nassau. Now Nassau historically has gotten a bad rap.
It hasn't always been our favorite port. Just truth be told, but I like it better now. I love the new construction. I love the new port that they did. I love the layout. I love the ease of getting on and off the ship. And there are things in Nassau that we do like to do. So now that it's a little bit easier and cleaner to get on and off and just spend time in the port or to go do something else, I like it a little better. I like it a lot better.
Jamie says it's halftime of the game, and did he miss any big announcements? We're talking about it right now, Jamie. So throw your 2 cents down in the chat. But one of the other things that in Nassau is we've been lucky enough to, in the past, and if you look at our last blog, we've developed a good relationship with a vendor down there for snorkeling excursions. So that's what we did the last time we were there, and that's a great thing to check out down there.
Yeah.
In Nassau. So
there's a lot of things to do.
The new port is great. I think it's fantastic. And hold on, scroll right back up here because Aspen ATC says his job forbids him taking from December vacations. So you'll be lucky that this is in July. So July 12th through 17th of 2025, reach out to either us or Sharon at Sea Travel to get yourself.
Although I will say this, Aspen ATC, December vacations or Christmas or New Year's Eve cruises are absolutely amazing. So I hope that one day you get to experience that or do that. But man, like we say, July 2025, come on, hop on.
Robin Jan said they'll be porting in Nassau on Christmas Day. We haven't gotten off there in years, but may check it out since it's Christmas Day. You know what? It's worth it to check out now. It's so much cleaner than it used to be. It's
still right now
Yeah.
by 2025. I'm sure it won't be, but right now it's still being like even developed. Like there's still storefronts being worked on. There's still like it's still in the process.
It's got that Newport smell.
It does have that Newport smell.
Not Newport as in Newport Rhode
And it
Island
has
smell.
a good
You don't want that smell. Let's see. Jamie says, I just love that Julie and Sharon will be handling activities for the kids and Brian and I are planning the adult fun. Yes, there may or may not be.
For safety reasons, I think that may have to be the case.
Will there be a wrestling tournament scheduled? Perhaps.
Although I will say this, on our last group cruise, on Brian and I's last group cruise, I was the one that went down and did the slot pull, and you were the one that took the kids to the rock wall. Same time. Wouldn't necessarily say we would do it that way again.
So you're saying it's my turn?
To
have
no,
fun
that's not what I'm saying.
No. Babysit?
That's not what I'm saying at all.
I don't know. That's what I thought you were saying.
Good stuff though. But yeah, lots of fun stuff. We'll definitely come up with some fun stuff that are friendly for kids of all ages.
Jason says winner slot pull for your $1.55 you won. I think it was better than losing, right?
Well, we were up a little bit more than $1.55, but we decided to play a little bit longer. But it doesn't matter. We all walked away ahead.
Yeah, Chris, you were up there with me at that rock wall. We had about 10 kids up on that rock, and the guy was asking me. He's like, "Oh, sir, aren't you going to climb?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't want to spill my drink because they wouldn't let me take my beer up the wall."
Great. So yeah, this is why.
Mm-hmm. What? Where were they going to go? They were fine. Julie says she can do both the kids stuff and the adult stuff too. Yes, you can.
Yes, thank you, Julie. We won our money back and $1.55. So we were up $1. That's awesome.
There you go. But yes, on our last cruise, we all did the cornhole tournament. I mean, that we all did together. That was a lot of fun.
That was actually really fun. The cornhole tournament. When I have to get to that vlog. Because that was something that you actually were a little hesitant to do. And I'm like, this looks like fun. Let's go do this. This is something. And it was definitely set up a way that we wouldn't have planned on normally doing it. And we had so much fun. And we had a lot of people from our group doing it. We had and families with the kids. Mm-hmm. Then we split up. Some of them were just the kids team. Some of them were parent teams. Then we had other people without kids. We all had so much fun with that. And we came in, the group of our 3 kids, it was Jack, Brian, and Kev, actually came in the second round.
Yeah, they did.
But then we had other people traveling with us that made it to the third round.
Yep.
So yeah. Anyway, silly stuff like that. We have so much fun, guys. So much fun.
Yep. No, it definitely worked out very, very well. The vlogs will be coming probably sometime in the next year. So you'll get to see all about that. We'll try to get it posted.
I'm on it.
We'll try to get it posted.
I'm on my last of June's cruise, Oasis's cruise, and then I will start anthems.
All right. So say it in the chat. What do you want Julie to work on next? Is she working on Anthem? Are we going back to Celebration? What are we working on? We put a post up the other day.
Got a lot to do.
Didn't really get.
I'll have time to be working on it, so don't worry.
But yeah, so that's what we got planned coming up. We got Icon in 62 days. We got our November Freedom Group Cruise in November, and our newly announced Friends and Family Group Cruise with Sharon at Sea Travel. July 12th of 2025 on the Carnival Sunrise out of Miami. So lots of big stuff happening here. Lots of fun stuff happening here. Very, very busy because we are only like a month away from Christmas. And we got a lot of things going on.
Almost exactly. Minus a couple days, minus a day.
I was really hoping these elves were going to get up and do something around here while we were getting this live done, but they haven't moved. So we may have to start working on some of this stuff ourselves around here. So, but yeah, so that's what we got going on here. So we'll do a little shopping, maybe get some gift cards, maybe do a little Amazon shopping. Get some.
Yeah, we're starting to wrap it up. I'm curious. Anybody in the chat? What's your top Christmas cruise related or travel related item wish list? Like what's your number one thing? I was easy. I was like packing cubes and like bathroom sponges. So
Yeah.
And you want
a cruise ship.
A cruise ship and
you gotta
a
aim
360
high.
and
You gotta aim high.
Your new mics and
see, it's not for me.
Oh, and I can add my upgraded Mac.
Yeah, see, it's not
my
for me.
Upgraded Mac is on my
it's
list.
for everyone in the chat. It's not for me. They want us to sound better, so we need the mics. They want the better shots. So
I don't think that's gonna make us sound better.
It's and mom says it best. A cruise itself, I have everything else. There's so much stuff.
It's so true.
Need stuff.
We say it all the time. We want
experiences.
to get rid of the stuff. We don't need any more stuff, and just experiencing and doing things.
Mm-hmm.
So one other thing I'll add, because we talked about all those things like for like gifts and things like that, is even experiences like those excursions or those other things that you can do on it, even if they are a little expensive, even if they are that overly priced, like whatever, like maybe if it's a gift or maybe if there's the right occasion, like we've done things that cost more than we would normally have done on a cruise because we were either celebrating something or we knew that we wouldn't have another opportunity to do it.
Yeah.
So whether it's a specialty dining, whether it's an excursion, whether it's some sort of entertainment on the ship, consider it. Or maybe that's something you want to gift to somebody else. So anyway, good stuff.
So so that's what we got going on. So next week, we will be live again.
Yeah.
Sure. I think I'm working again.
Yeah. The kids have football. They have their football party.
Oh yes, they do.
Yeah.
Actually, Chris says Julie wants an editor to reduce the workload. Actually, no. Julie loves the creative process.
I just need the time to do it, Chris. That's all I need. I'm super, super type A when it comes to that stuff. And
Julie wants somebody to fold
I don't like
laundry.
to share. I don't like to share. Yeah, they could do the dishes and fold the laundry, and I'll sit here and edit.
So that's what we got going on here. So hopefully we get a video up this week. Until then, if you need to do your Christmas shopping, check out our merch store because there's plenty of stuff there that you can purchase for the loved ones in your life, because what more would they want than some How We Cruise merch? Or purchase a space on one of our group cruises.
All right. It's 10 o'clock. We've gone an hour. And
have a great night, everyone. Great to see you. See you again next week.
See you on the seas.